Children, in this video I am going to introduce you a new topic, that is digestion in ruminants. So let's start. First of all, what are ruminants? Ruminants are herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals means they eat only plant and plant products, and they are generally grass eating animals. So ruminants are grass eating animals. You must have seen cow, buffaloes, sheep and goat. These all are the example of ruminants. Now you have idea what are ruminants? But the question is, why are they called ruminants? Yes, these animals, while eating their food, do not chew them but swallow them quickly. Means these animals like cow, buffaloes, while eating their food do not chew them but they swallow food quickly. When they relax and when they laying down in the shade, they bring food from the stomach back into the mouth for chewing. And this act of chewing food is called chewing cud or rumination. Okay, so ruminants are laying down in the shade and chewing food, and this act of chewing is called rumination. Now the next question is, why do ruminants chewing food or cud? Why do ruminants chewing cud? Yes, as you all know, ruminants feed on plants that contain complex carbohydrate known as cellulose. Cellulose is a complex carbohydrate which is present in the cell wall. As you all know, we all are made up of cell. Plants are also made up of cell. And plant cell has cell wall, and that cell wall is made up of cellulose. So ruminants feed on plants that contain cellulose, but they do not have capacity to digest cellulose. Why? Because they need cellulase enzyme to digest cellulose, but ruminants do not produce cellulase enzyme. Then how they digest? They use a special way of digesting the plant material, that is cellulose. And to digest cellulose, ruminants need to depend on cellulase secreting bacteria which are in their digestive system. These bacteria can act on food, or we can say these bacteria can break down food or cellulose into simpler form. This is a diagram of a ruminant. Yes, this is a diagram of a cow. And as you all know, cows are ruminants. Means they eat grasses. And to digest grasses, they have a special type of digestive system. As I told you, they have 4-chambered stomach. These are rumen, omasum, abomasum and reticulum. We will discuss them one by one in detail. Now let's have a deep understanding over ruminant system of digestion. Ruminants have a stomach, and a stomach has 4 chambers. They are rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. You can see in the picture also, ruminant stomach is composed of 5 chambers. These are rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. Means their stomach has 4 compartments. Stomach is single, but stomach has 4 compartments. And the digestive tract is composed of or made up of these following parts. These are buccal cavity, which is also known as oral cavity. Okay, this part is a buccal cavity. Then esophagus, which is also known as food pipe. Okay, you can see in the picture also esophagus, which is a food pipe. Okay, digestion does not take place here, but it's simply a passage for the food. Okay, now the third part is stomach. As I told you, stomach has 4 chambers: rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. Then next part is small intestine. You can see in the picture, this part is small intestine, and afterwards large intestine, rectum and at last anus. So we will discuss these parts in detail. So let's start. First part is rumen. This is the first and largest storage chamber of stomach. Okay, so don't forget to learn, rumen is the first and largest storage chamber of stomach. Okay, cellulose is broken down here with the help of cellulase secreting bacteria. Some bacteria are found in rumen which act on food and break down food in simpler form. So here this rumen act as fermentation chamber. Yes, when cattle eat, the food is chewed and swallowed quickly. It enters the rumen where it is partially digested with the help of some microorganism like bacteria. Okay, and food is broken down into simpler form in the absence of oxygen. So this process is known as fermentation. So rumen act as a fermentation chamber where food is partially digested, and this partially digested food is known as cud. Now the next part is reticulum. This partially digested food is called cud, which enters the second stomach called reticulum, where it is either sent back to the mouth for more chewing or sent to the third stomach, that is omasum. Okay, so reticulum is the second chamber and it looks like a honeycomb shape. You can see in the picture also it has cell like structure which looks like honeycomb shape. Okay, this part is also containing bacteria. Yes, reticulum contains bacteria for the digestion and it absorbs nutrients. Okay, regurgitation begins. Now the question arises, what is regurgitation? As I told you, food is sent back to the mouth for more chewing in reticulum, and this chewing of food is called rumination. So regurgitation means rumination. Okay, so food from reticulum is sent back to the mouth for more chewing, and this process is known as regurgitation or rumination. Now again food is returned to the mouth for more chewing for rumination. From here the food is swallowed and directly into the third stomach, that is known as omasum. So omasum is the third chamber, which is also known as many plies. What is the meaning of many plies? Many plies means pages of book. Okay, it is known as maniplies because it looks like pages of books. You can see in the picture. Okay, it looks like a pages of books. So name is given. Reswallowed curd will be sent here. Okay, as I told you, reswallowed curd is sent here. Large particles of curd are broken down, means curd is grinded. Okay, large particles of curd are broken down or grinded. Okay, so from omesum the food enters into the next part, that is known as abomesum, where food is finally digested. So let's see. Abomesum. This is the fourth chamber of stomach. It is known as true stomach. Why it is known as true stomach? Because complete digestion takes place here. Means food is finally digested here with the help of some acid and with the help of some digestive juices. So gastric juices are secreted which break down protein into amino acid. This is the site for HCl production. Means HCl is produced in abomesum, which breaks down food and converts it into chyme. Very fine paste of digested food is known as chyme. So the digested food then enter the small intestine for absorption of nutrients. Small intestine. The digested food then enters the small intestine for absorption of nutrients. Okay. Liver and pancreas secrete their digested juices in the small intestine. Okay. Now the undigested food is sent into large intestine where water is absorbed. Okay, so absorption of water takes place in large intestine. Afterwards, undigested food, or we can say waste material, are removed from the body through anus. So waste materials are useless for the body, so they have to remove from the body. So waste, here as will come. Okay, so waste are removed or excreted from the body through anus and rectum. So hence you see how digestion takes place in cattle. It is same like human beings, but the basic difference is human has one chamber stomach, but in the case of grass eating animal, stomach has 4 chamber. I hope you understood this topic. Thank you.